Leah Plumer and barrel racing.
Awesome. What is the most important lesson your horse has taught you?
I think horses teach a lot of people to be responsible. You can't just, get somewhere and go off and eat. You got to take care of your horses first. So definitely responsibility is one of them.
Awesome. How long have you been competing?
My mom says I could ride horses before I could walk, so a long time.
Oh, I feel you there. What is your best advice to a beginner barrel racer?
Best beginner, I'd say, find somebody that will teach you everything that you need to know. Probably just gotta get a good, reliable horse that's not going to do anything goofy, one that you can gain a lot of confidence on. Usually older horses tend to be better for beginners just because they are so dead broke and they have all the goofy out of their system.
Right, and they'll take care of you. So for someone that's looking to start the PRCA rodeo circuit, what is, something you wish you had known?
Definitely you need a horse that you can compete on at a tough level. I mean, winning local barrel races against, 30, it isn't really saying much because the PRCA is really tough. So definitely have a good horse that'll help you get there.
How long have you been in the PRCA?
Since 2018. So while I was still in college, and then when I graduated, I started going more.
What's your horse's name?
Her name is Sister.
What's your favorite training technique?
I like to lope lots of circles. I think loping lots of circles is good because it makes you be correct and it makes your horse move correctly with how your body is. I mean, you can lope circles all day long, but when you add speed, if you aren't correct as a rider, your horse is gonna flounder all over everywhere.
That was my next question. As far as sitting in your saddle, what can you give a beginner advice?
So I would say working on a lot of circles. Like I like to lope like big circles, then kind of gradually bring it down into a smaller circle. So as a rider, I like to say shift your weight to your outside butt pocket and your weight in your outside stirrup, and that way your horse can come around. Because if your weight's shifted to the inside, that foot is in their belly and it makes their hip move out away from them instead of stay up under them. If that kind of makes sense.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yeah.
So last question. What is a life lesson you would teach to your children that you learned from rodeo?
From rodeo, always be humble. That's a big part of it. Always be humble. Take any help you can get along the way and help others that need help, because you never know when you'll need some, and it sucks if you've been a jerk to other people and then you figure out why they don't want to help you. So definitely be humble.
One more thing. As far as, being on the road, you guys are on the road a lot from rodeo to rodeo. How do you keep your horse healthy, as athletic as they are, as well as yourself?
So in 2019, I ended up 16th in the world, and she ran at 99 rodeos in a year. And I put 90,000 miles on my truck. So, I mean, by the end of the year, my horse was definitely wore out because I ran one horse. So kind of over the years, I figured out kind of pick and choose where your horse will succeed and just run them there, because you have a higher chance of winning money versus running 5 rodeos in one weekend and driving your butt off, and then you get there, you're tired, your horse is tired, and everybody's cranky because you haven't eaten. So
you don't have to go to every rodeo to get to the NFR. You just have to make enough points.
Yeah, and win enough money.
Right.
Yeah, no, definitely keep your horse fresh, and then every opportunity you can, I mean, turn them out. Set up your hot wire or panels and just turn them out and let them be a horse. So if you keep them in the trailer or in a little 10x10 stall, they don't walk around, they don't exercise, they just stand there.
I wanted to ask you.
What?
How far do you travel?
Today we drove 6 hours.
That's a lot.
That's a long ways, but in 2019 we drove I'm from New Mexico, so we drove to Kissimmee, Florida, and then all the way up to Seattle, Washington. So we've kind of been everywhere in between.
Do you travel by yourself?
Usually my mom goes with me, or I have another friend that just graduated that goes with me.
So you do have help sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's awesome to have help. It's so boring to go by yourself.
I don't know. Imagine driving all across the country.
I don't know how girls do it by themselves.
Is there a lot of girls that go on
there are quite a few that go by themselves. I mean, they take a protection dog with them, but it's only going to do so much. And your dog's not going to drive for you when you need a nap.
Right.